So meaning to say,
You're going.
your family side is against
Yeah.
your relationship.
Yeah.
Well, you're not scared that let's tell the truth, okay? Your husband is really good looking.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah. Very sweet on the camera, ha? Like how long you've been using that application?
Me, just 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So, to all our viewers, because me, I do you believe him? For 2 weeks using the application?
I know.
Do your best to kasaba. Yeah. Even if the kasaba is big, I don't want to say anything about it.
That's why if he not put well, why not put well?
You have to put well, you have to put well, something like that. Oh my God. So let's talk about the first meet up.
Oh,
remember, of
Yeah.
course, this woman came from Indonesia and it's your first time coming to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And it's your first time that you are going to see the guy, same with you, right? So
Yeah.
tell us the story.
The story.
Yeah, the feeling of happiness.
So I said,
So you
I'm
used to
done.
fight?
Yeah.
Oh! I think it's all happy moments with you guys. You also fight. So who used to fight?
Yeah.
No one is admitting. Okay guys, so welcome to my vlog, and today this is the most awaited interview, our Blasian couple, ladies and gentlemen. Let me welcome our very own Miss Fira from Indonesia, and of course Mr. Dubem from Nigeria. Hello guys. How are you?
Finally, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know,
Finally.
having no time. So
Oh yeah.
when he's live on TikTok, I'm coming to his live on TikTok. I said, where are you from? Because he's so
Yeah.
popular in TikTok because you're so funny.
Yes, actually we started, being friends with Fira on my TikTok. Yeah, so that is a platform wherein different people from different parts of the world, they will just really watch your video, and
Yeah.
when they join your live, they will just, chat you, and then that's the time they will get to know each other.
Yeah.
And of course, our friend here, Fira, has something to tell, especially to those people, who are looking into relationships.
Yeah, especially that have interest to dating a Nigerian, an African.
African. So is that your number one choice? To have a boyfriend or a husband from Africa?
No.
Yeah, it wasn't her first choice. It wasn't my first choice. But I guess the universe finds a way to put people in the place they're supposed to be. You might try something that is close to you.
Yeah.
Because it's close, you don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it goes farther than what you understand. By the time you go through the hurdles and the tribulations and trials, you end up having it.
Yeah.
You appreciate it more because you know what you went through to get it. So sometimes tossing of the stone far is really, really good for you to actually walk and pick up the stone.
Yeah.
So it's really God. It's
Yeah.
destiny. They believe in destiny, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
We always put God in our relationship.
Amen.
God first,
God first and
If not because of God, we are not here today.
Yeah.
We are not doing perfect.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. So we really really wanted to know, okay, how your relationship started. Yeah, especially you are into different world,
Yeah.
right? With two different cultures. So
Yeah.
tell us about your relationship, how it all started. When did you meet? What's your first impression seeing the
Yeah.
guy and seeing the
Mhm.
woman of your life?
Of course. I'll let you stick.
Ladies
The,
first.
the first, the
Mhm.
first, our relationship, like how it
started.
started. We started from
Dating app.
a dating app.
Dating app.
Yeah.
Is it, what app is that? xnxx.com?
Asian dating. If you see us in this video,
AsianDating.com. If you see us,
keep us as a
give us a
testimony.
So you are the living testimony of AsianDating.com.
Yeah. See now we are
my
married.
Mhm. Bow.
Okay. So you met on a dating site.
Yeah.
And so how was it? Is that your first try to do that dating app?
Yeah, the first time I'm trying the application
Yeah.
date, and I download now, and I
Uh-huh.
get him now like the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I download Asian dating, and I see him like the first face and first picture is him.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
where he's from?
First time.
You are attracted
I tried
already.
that, and after that, I don't, like I just like not take it serious. I just want to.
Nobody takes it.
Nobody take it serious, We just I text him like, if you want to know my face, just give me your number. Let's do it on WhatsApp.
So there's no hesitation, there's no fear at all.
Not
When you are doing the
because
date.
we just it's
Yeah,
like we not take it
wasn't
serious.
planned, yeah.
Ah.
I'm not even
Exactly.
hope that he's replying me.
Exactly.
So meaning to say, okay, using that application, you are not that serious at all.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
just you
serious
really
at
wanted
all.
to mingle.
Yeah. No,
I
no one girl.
You wanted something, but the closest to you seeing a foreigner
Yeah.
was using a dating app.
Mm-hmm.
That was the closest way to find a bit of a foreigner aspect, because from her country, they're foreigners, but I don't think there's a bit of a communication
Issue.
connection or
Yeah,
something.
mhm.
So what she's looking for is something a foreigner with a culture.
With the culture.
So in her mind, if you say the universe would say, okay, you go through this place, then I can locate what you're looking for you.
Oh.
So that's the whole scenario. So she didn't really take it serious. She's trying her luck in life, in love, in relationship, in motivation of being who she wants to be. So in my own part, almost the same thing.
You are not that serious at
We
all.
weren't that serious.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, when we started talking, it was like, okay. We just wanted to teach each other the knowledge of our cultures and where we're from. Understanding, okay, you're Asian, I'm African. Okay, in Asia, I knew a little bit of Asian, a little bit of the Asian culture, Asian, the diversity, I already knew a bit of it.
Mhm.
But she opened me up to a whole new dimension of what the Asian community is, or Asian atmosphere was. So she teaching me and me teaching her. That's when the love, the love arrows started pointing and shooting his arrow, and we're like, okay. We found out we're just the same human beings, because sometimes as an African, you tend to look at an Asian as a different way. Oh, maybe I do this, or maybe they think like this, or they think like that. And she also thinking the same thing. But we found out we're the same thing. We're just the skin difference, and the distance is different, and the word is different. So basically, that was just it. So we were just trying to find out what this person is, or who this person is.
Like how long you've been using that application?
Maybe just 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So, to all our viewers, because me, I do you believe him? For 2 weeks using the application?
I know you already see so many Asians there.
Seeing her on that application, were
Yeah.
you physically attracted to her?
At first, I was not. This is how it is in my picture, from my own perspective. 2 weeks I was in that app. I was not active in that app.
Mhm.
It took me a day, 24 hours to report a message. It was the app that I just picked up, and I said, going through it.
Who chatted first?
She chatted first.
Ah.
I shot him first.
Yeah, and she chatted me first, and she said, there's this quote. She said, if you want to see my real face, if you want to see me, then you have your number.
So you find her aggressive?
If we put it like, not aggressive, it quite in. I was curious. Yeah, because you can see so much. That's why sometimes it's good for ladies to be aggressive, because men, our aggression is what we're trying to achieve in life. So we don't really put it on trying to find this and that. So
Just
our
put it like
aggression,
this, because I know what I want.
Mhm.
So I'm not waiting for him. So
Mhm.
why I cannot just text him?
Try
Because
it,
I want to
yeah.
know him.
Exactly.
If I just wait, nobody wants to marry me.
Yeah, it's true. So,
Don't put it like that, man.
so I wanted to ask, is he the only guy you have chatted?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
only you.
Ah, I
Till
see.
today. Till today.
Ah.
That's what he says. Till today.
What?
But I do believe her because that's what she said.
Yeah.
If you decide to think of what your mind is or what your mind is telling you, you might end up shooting yourself in the leg, and it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
So when the person says, this is what I did,
Yeah.
the same way I told you, 2 weeks I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you there for a day, and you were lucky that I came in first. So
Yeah.
I was there waiting for her for 2 weeks without knowing I was waiting for
Okay.
her. She just came in at the right time, and I was able to pop off, because if she didn't send a message, I wouldn't know who she is.
Right?
So the time that you were already exchanging numbers,
Yeah.
okay, so how many years or how many months it took you that, this guy is serious, this woman is serious?
It was like 2 months.
2 months.
It was
2
like
months,
2
okay.
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah.
Because Nigeria and English is 6 different hours.
Mhm.
Imagine for 2 years we have been talking.
Okay.
We always talk every day with different hours.
Mm-hmm.
Morning,
Night,
night for you, and
morning, night for her.
Mhm. So I always talk to him in the midnight, you know, and after that in the morning I just sleep. So I'm always sleep in the morning
Yeah.
for
2
2 years.
Yeah, sometimes it changes because I think she made the sacrifice to speak to me in the evening of her time, and it will be morning of my time because of my
Yeah.
line of work, and I have to do something. So
Mm.
she as well was also working, but her time schedule wasn't as cohesive as my time schedule. So she made the sacrifice for us to
Okay.
actually speak. Yeah,
And we
which is
have
beautiful.
our relationship is difficult that time.
Yeah, it was
For one,
difficult.
right?
Talking.
And people, my friends just
People.
just tell me like, why you want to stay with this person?
Never
You
seen
can
him.
date things.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to date in Nigeria? Just date in Nigeria and Indonesia.
Mhm.
There's
Yeah.
plenty of them. I said,
Exactly.
nah, I can't. You know, because something good is not come easy. I always
Yeah, it's
believe,
true.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I stay with him. I say, don't worry, everything will be fine. You always tell me everything will be fine.
Yeah.
You soon
It was a
go-
motor.
Yeah.
So meaning to say,
You're going.
your family side is against
Yeah.
your relationship.
Yeah.
Well, this one is to be fair, okay? Of course, we just really wanted to know.
Yeah.
So maybe at first, right?
Yeah. At first.
Yeah.
At
So
first.
how was it?
At first it was let me put it this way. If
No,
something
because
is-
of Dubem, know how to communicate. Even though you just do video call with my uncle, my auntie, and my family in Indonesia, they know that Dubem is not just normal person.
Uh-huh.
He have
Intelligent.
intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, he can talk. He can explain.
Okay.
No, don't worry. You know, Fira will be fine. So he showed me his family. I'm talking to his mom and his brother. Everybody. So now fear is not there anymore.
Mm.
You know. So my family already talked
They
to
understand.
him every day.
They were scared.
They're scared,
They were
yeah.
scared at first, and like when we started, I actually explained to her like, if my intentions were bad,
Yeah.
your family would not accept the situation.
Yeah.
Because it's like a fairy tale. It's like, how I put it, it's like daydreaming.
Yeah.
How would you tell me you're talking to someone you've never seen before, and you profess your love and say, oh, this is the person I want to be with? People think you're crazy. You know?
Okay, and also why my family is not too fair like that because one of my auntie is have been in a long distance relationship
Oh.
and never meet before.
So there's experience
Yeah,
already.
she's experience in
Yeah.
family. So he's from Austria.
Mhm.
I love auntie.
Hey, auntie.
We use you as our
Example.
example. Yeah.
So at first people were a bit confused, but I think it's the manner of approach
Yeah.
which made everything have a soft landing because I spoke to the parents with respect, I spoke to the mom with respect, I spoke to the sister, the brother, I spoke to the cousins. I gave them the respect that was due to them because I came with honesty. And maybe that's why it worked.
Yeah.
I don't know about any other person's journey, but the sincerity of the relationship determines the outcome of the product, right?
Yeah.
And that's the only way it will work out. Of
Yeah.
course, there's gonna be stumbles in the road. Why are you doing this? A few aunties and uncles, a few people will be like, no, no, no. But it's her journey to go through what she went through. It was my journey to go through what I went through. So everybody parts are different. It's like our fingers. We have 5, but different. Put them together, they're not the same. Only one is taller. So our journey is way different from everybody. So which means you cannot watch from the pinky finger and expect the middle finger to see what the pinky finger is seeing. Although the middle finger is seeing more than the pinky finger, right?
Yeah.
So that made our journey known that I told her it's between us. But we gotta keep praying because
Yeah.
without God Almighty, we wouldn't be
Yeah.
here.
Well, you're not scared that let's tell the truth, okay? Your husband's really good looking.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
Ah.
Very sweet on the camera, ha?
Yeah, thumbs up to my little homeboy.
Yeah.
So, oh no.
I really love the comfortability between the two of you. So, were you not scared that, my husband is, something like this, and for sure there will be a lot of ladies that will be,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we didn't really have problem about ladies and on the long distance.
Mhm.
What we had
I'm
problem was
scared.
scared. in my
No, you're
own
not
side,
scared.
I wasn't
My-
scared
my
because I
own
knew what I
side.
was looking for.
Mm.
But her own side, she will pick. This is a show. This is on cut, right?
Because you tell
She
me
get
like
scared.
You know his face is good looking, right?
Yes.
It's
Mhm.
handsome.
Mhm.
And he tell me Nigerians sometimes can be very aggressive. So I'm scared, right? Every time.
Yeah, see, like, we're not aggressive in a bad way. Like we know what we want. Maybe because we don't know when we're going to see it again. We just want to come out forward and be like into it. But it's not in a bad way. It's from a good place. That's what people think. Because I hear that a lot from a couple of foreigners. Like, Nigerians are aggressive. No, we're not aggressive. We just want to get this now because we don't know when
You
we're
like to
getting
the
it.
point, like
You know?
Yeah.
you're so
There's
beautiful.
no need to-
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're very what?
They, let me say, spontaneous in a fast way.
Like you're so beautiful. Can I get your number?
Yeah, they are frank, right?
Yeah.
quite frank, yeah.
So, from her side, there's a little bit of
Scared.
family concern,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What about your side?
My side basically was very simple. Because when we started our relationships, I already told my parents, I already told my mom, I already told my dad, I told my siblings, hey, this is what I'm doing. I have somebody when the time is right. They were like, okay. They were like, no problem. At first, everyone was comfortable
Mm-hmm.
because in everybody's mind, just the face. That's what a lot of people think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, my
Yeah.
friends also
It's
thinking
like a
like
phase.
that.
It's like
It's
going
And
through
this,
something.
this relationship is not going to work.
Yeah, not
It's
going too far.
I think
Yeah.
the more you tell me like that, the more I want to do it.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
So look
So,
at me now.
yeah, can you shout out your friends who told you like
See,
that?
now I'm in Nigeria. I'm married.
This is crazy, man. This is the reason why I'm married.
So, meaning to say, just everybody knows that
Yeah.
most of the time, it's your friends who doesn't believe
Believe.
you, right?
Yeah.
Instead of, okay, I support you for that, you have to really do something. But of course, as a friend, right, there's
Trying to be safe.
a concern,
Yeah.
right? Just be careful.
Just be very careful, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that. And her friends, it was the same thing. My friends were the same thing as well. I don't have a friend like she knows I'm close with. I told them about the relationship. I showed them. But they were like, okay, you know, she Nigerian? No. You know, because in your mind, you're just talking. It's a phase. It's like you're going through something. Maybe a heartbreak. You know, things people think have their own opinions.
So they think that his friends thinking that I'm not taking him serious.
Mm-hmm.
Because how can the foreigners going to Nigeria and stay in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Can she living in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Can she eat our food?
Exactly,
Can she
yeah.
eat the Nigerian food? So now I eat food more than him.
Yeah.
I can eat egusi, obolon.
So meaning to say, upon coming into that relationship, you are already, you know some culture
Some culture.
and some foods of Nigerian already.
Yeah.
Right? So how was it? How's the culture so far?
Wow, it's beautiful. Not the big difference with Indonesia. We have the same culture, but a little bit different sometimes. About how put it, communication and how about family. You know, in Asia we always do like family meetings, like
Yes.
right? We always want to be together.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, but in his family, not like that.
Yeah,
You know,
it's not.
I think the family is far from
from
his side. You are not staying with your family, right?
No.
You are independent man.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
very independent man.
Yeah.
So that's the difference because because as a man you move out, you start looking for things for yourself. Although you come back home as a safety net, coming back and this and that. So we're like more distant. We're all going out there to find something for ourselves. Her culture, a little bit of her culture and my culture is literally almost the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, the way they're in our culture, they dress similarly looks a bit of our my culture as well. If you want to marry or you want to date somebody, if you're interested in dating somebody, you have to come close to the family, state your intentions, what you want to do. So almost the same process that we went through in her family is the same process in her culture, is the same thing we do here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Just like different.
Just a small difference.
The small difference, and because his family also scared if I can eat the Nigerian food or not.
And stay.
And
the
stay, the weather.
Yeah.
But of course, for the first time,
It's hard.
Shots. Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard.
Of course,
For the first time coming to Nigeria, I get the malaria.
Malaria.
Welcome to Nigeria.
That's the real passport.
Yes.
Yeah,
The malaria is the real passport.
Yes.
How many weeks? 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks. She was bedridden. 2 weeks. You know? Yeah, do what we had to do we tried to do the self medication, trying to go online, but we had to see the doctor and do the work, the needful.
But now strong.
She has more.
Yeah.
Her immune system is really
So like how many months or years that you plan to marry already? Oh, I want to settle down. This is the guy for me. I wanted to get married with him. So is there anything like that? Like how many months it will take you so that the viewers will know, okay, how long will it take them to say yes or to go to marriage?
Okay, for us, ours took officially 1 year.
Oh.
Officially 1 year.
Yeah.
The reason it took 1 year is because one, the distance.
Yeah.
That was the first roadblock. Then the benefits for you to achieve that 1 year, there has to be a constant conversation every single day. You
Yeah.
have 365 days in a year. You have to make use of 24 hours a day in a year. Because that's the way you can build your bond. Especially the fact that you have not seen each other physically.
Yeah.
You know, FaceTime, no problem. But FaceTime is FaceTime. Because at the end of the day, after that, I love you too, I care about you.
No, because you said that you want to building a connection first. Before the physical.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I'm saying. You have to build a connection first. Spiritually. Because
Spiritual.
when we started, I told her this relationship is not going to work without God. So we have to put it first. The distance is there. There's a lot of energy that would not want it to work. So all of your, when it's good, everybody laughs.
Yeah.
You know, but when it's bad, the people who really didn't want it to work will laugh more than everybody laughing. So you have to understand that these are the hurdles waiting for you. So you have to put in your 110%. It's a conversation you must have. You must say, hey, me and you, we die here. In Nigeria, that's a slang we say, you know, I'm not going anywhere. So if you chicken out, means you failed, not me.
Yeah.
So it's like a dare for both of us.
Yeah.
Which we had to put in 110%. It wasn't easy because sometimes you want to put a gun on the other person's head and just let it just go.
Because sometimes
You know?
we are, of course, we are fighting,
Yeah.
right? So I said,
So you
I'm
used
done.
to fight?
Yeah.
Oh! I
I
think
said,
it's all happy moments with you guys.
no,
You also fight. So who used to fight?
Yeah.
No one is admitting.
You know,
Me, but
I like to complain. You like to make it more big.
I don't make it big. I try to explain to you why.
Okay, I'm done. You know?
Because sometimes
I say, I'm done. You know?
It's like they are fighting
You
already.
know what is annoying thing? He just put the camera here and he sleep.
Uh-huh.
So when I'm not even done to talk to him, he just sleep. I beg, I'm tired.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk tomorrow. I say, Oga, wake up. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, I do that. I'm not.
I think it's because of time
The
difference.
time difference. Like I always try to explain to her, like, just be patient. There are things you wanted to work out. Can't work out now. Just relax. So me coming from a male perspective, and we see it differently in the life. I'm like, just relax. But you know, as a lady, you want there a lot of things going on in your head. You want to get it out. You want to explain. You want it today. But me, as a patient person, as a man, I'm like, just relax. If you don't want to, I have to sleep because the fight will continue tomorrow. You know what? I tell her like we break up today. Tomorrow the relationship starts again. And I wake up and I call her. You know, because I have to rest. Because
It's
I
like
can't-
something, nothing happened.
Nothing
in the
happened.
morning. Just call, hey babe, how are you?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
fine. Oh yeah, continue to do.
Yes.
Continue.
I think men are naturally like that.
Yeah.
They don't want to argue.
It's not about arguing.
Right,
It doesn't take
yeah.
you anywhere. It just gives you more headache.
Yes.
So just I always tell her like, whatever information you want to get today, you just get it tomorrow. So allow me to rest because I had a long day. I have to make sacrifices the same way you're making sacrifices. But at least allow. Let's have a level playing ground. Sometimes you
know what I love about the Nigerian man? They keep going. They not just give up. If today we are fighting, tomorrow we continue. We don't say that. No, we are
Split.
done.
We split.
No, we are not talk today.
Break up.
He never said
Nothing
that. to
like
me.
that.
Nothing like that. So when I said I'm done, who are you know you are going? You are not going anywhere. Oh. You are dying here with me. We're going to Nigeria this year.
Yeah, that was the only thing because to me when she's like I tell her this is me I used to tell her like when she's talking it's like a baby chicken making noise. Because tomorrow I wake up in the morning and I call you, hey baby, how you doing? And she's like, how could you leave me yesterday? Tomorrow,
So,
even today I'm still leaving with you.
I think for women, they really want to have the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Especially LDR like that.
Yeah.
So since we are talking about LDR, so
Yeah.
how do you make that LDR happy? Do you have any secret that you can share to our viewers?
In long distance relationship, right?
Yeah. You gotta make it laugh.
First, you must work together.
Okay.
If just one work,
Uh-huh.
that relationship will not work.
Uh-huh.
So watch your man or watch your woman. If they want to grow together, the rest is history.
Yeah,
So
just play with the time you have because you will see it every day. Because the distance is the foundation of the relationship.
yeah.
It's like you being physically with a person, you have to spend time with a person every day. Patient. And some people, because like I said about throwing the stone forward so you can walk and pick it up. Because if you stay closer, you just bend over and pick it up, which means you didn't do anything. But walking the distance is the journey about the long distance because you have to make it fun. Because you're not seeing this person, you have to be spontaneous. So many things sometimes there are things that I used to do that now she's like, why you don't do this anymore? Because we're together now. You know?
Yeah. And well, we work because the connection.
Yeah.
But the connection first.
Because everybody wants to put in.
Yeah. In marriage, you must have connection first. If you don't have connection with your wife or your husband, how the marriage is working, you know? So we're building that connection first. Then when physically, like
Yeah,
the time.
Physically connect?
But
The
like,
physically connected
Ah, how sweet. So officially, you're married
Yeah.
last. I don't really know the date.
28th April, my
Yeah.
birthday.
Ah.
Yeah.
We
are married on my
fixed it
birthday.
for April 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one thing to the next, one problem, one thing to the
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? The best gift I can give to her right now, at the situation we're in right now, is to marry her on her birthday.
Yeah.
And I had to make that
Wow.
choice. So we fixed the date, and the day, trust me, 2-3 days before the birthday which was the same day we were supposed to marry, was a lot of headache.
Oh
I said,
yeah, it's true.
At least two celebration in one day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Birthday and anniversary.
Yeah.
Right?
Makes it easy for me not to forget.
Yeah. Because men are forgetful when it comes to dates.
I was smart.
I tell you, yeah.
This one,
Exactly.
So let's talk about the first meet up.
Oh,
Remember, of
Yeah.
course, this woman came from Indonesia and it's your first time coming to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And it's your first time that you are going to see the guy, same with you,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
tell us the story.
The story.
Yeah, the feeling of happiness, the excitement.
Okay, let's start.
This relationship.
Did you hug her the time you are in the airport? Who
Of
cried?
course. Nah.
Of course,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to hug.
There's no such thing as, oh, I'm a little bit
No.
No more shot. I'm
No
waiting
shot.
for 2 years.
Oh!
So when I see him in front of me, I'm just want to.
Ah, banda!
Want to bamba?
Banda!
Want to kill the big boss?
So you wanted to chill already? Ah!
That's why I don't want to come back.
Oh my God, I know already the reason why you don't want to come.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God! So, tell us the feeling.
I was
I
at
cannot
first,
describe it.
a day before she came in, it was.
This
let's start from the beginning of
this
the journey.
relationship without patience.
And
Oh.
This one is
It was-
not works.
I'm telling
The
you.
minute I must travel by
We put on November 28th. It's supposed to come here November 28th.
Mm.
It's like this date, 28 days, is always one problem to do.
Mhm.
We fixed on the 28th. We got our tickets for her to come in. We got to the airport. We were trying to play smart. And
No, we're just going to
Mm.
airport. Just make it simple.
Yeah,
So going to airport, they said that Emirates have problem.
okay.
Yeah, they have
Right?
Mm.
You must change your ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they won't
I'm
find
stressed
me.
out. I called him like, I'm not going again.
Mhm.
This one is already.
It's like it's a sign that
Yeah.
you are not belong to
me,
Nigeria
you know?
or yeah.
Like, no, I'm not going again. Just,
Mhm.
and after that, he said that if you want to buy the ticket now, you pay like 500,000 naira.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
I said, oh my God. I was telling him like, please, you buy my ticket. He said, today is
Mhm.
Sunday.
Mhm.
You cannot, like,
Yeah.
how can you make it work? I said, man, this thing is not work.
She I'm not supposed to use this word, but she was like at the BTH that period because she wasn't pressure. She was
What's
so
BTH?
much pressure.
What is it?
It's BTH.
Sorry for another day.
Story of another day.
Huh?
No, BT. She was because she said get the ticket now.
BTH is
On
that?
Huh?
And,
Ah!
the pressure on her was so much because we couldn't come in. Do you understand? So she said you have to get a ticket. And I was like, it's Sunday. You can't do anything
Mhm.
in Nigeria here on Sunday. Sunday is like the day that even if you want something to fall, it's not going to fall.
Mhm.
I had to wait till the next Monday. So we knew what we went through that. And I was like, no, it's not like that. You know when someone is in a lot of pressure,
Mhm.
you were thinking, how is this going to do? Why is it like this? Why is it like that? I was like, now calm down.
Because
Ah,
I'm alone
Monday.
in the airport. I'm confused. What can I do?
Yeah, she's alone.
I'm alone.
Wait, you are at the airport buying ticket.
No,
Already got the
the
ticket.
Emirates have problem that time.
Okay.
You know,
we have to
going to
change.
Nigeria, we have to change.
Uh-huh.
This ticket is not valid. I said, are you serious? But my husband already paid for it. I said, no, this is most.
Emirates had a problem coming to Nigeria.
So you use Qatar instead.
No, I'm using a Turkish Airlines.
So we had to get ticket
From Indonesia to Turkey.
Yeah, from Indonesia to
So
Turkey.
It's a long travel.
Ooh.
So you can understand the pressure that we had between Sunday and Monday, trying to find to just make everything work. So my head is popping.
And also
whole
my
head
mom is
hurting.
going to another city, another state in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Because she also have a holiday, which is her friend.
Yeah,
So
it was-
I say I'm alone. So maybe God just wants, like, please, if you want to go, talk to your mom first. Because my mom said that you already have my blessings to go, but I have to go with my friends to
That was on 28th.
28. And also my mom, not only holiday, she has work in another
Mhm.
state.
Yes.
So she must travel too.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, maybe God wants my mom to see me before I go to Nigeria.
I see.
Right?
Yeah.
So I just take the positive way, in
Way.
positive way. So after that, okay, I'm chill. You know, and after that,
It wasn't easy for you to
it's
chill.
not easy to chill. Oh my god. I just want, I'm done. I'm done. Even he tell me, please pick your call, pick your call. I'm
Yeah.
not pick his call.
Yeah,
I say, man, this is not going to work. And he also prayed. I just know now. He prayed that God, please, if this woman is my wife, please bring her for me.
Yes.
If she's not my wife, I know no problem.
Yeah.
So the day that he must buy my ticket, he traveled from Anambra to Lagos.
I had to drive hours. I drove in the night.
I see.
Oh.
You buy ticket from
No, Lagos here. I couldn't buy the ticket from
Anambra.
From Anambra.
I see, for Turkish Airlines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Coming to
see.
Lagos. I took the biggest risk anybody could take for love. I drove in the night. The current situation.
Love
Yeah.
conquers all.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so sweet, so sweet, so sweet, sweet. Why so sweet?
I drove in the night, came straight into the bank. The bank was not. The queue was something else. We had like less.
And he
than
have
an hour.
like a transaction between
Absolutely.
him and his brother,
Yeah.
and he cannot enter that
the
day.
same day.
Oh.
That's why it also frustrates.
That was when I was like, God, this is my wife. Just because I don't know what to do again. The transaction, the banks were having problems, weren't being connect. So on that day, all of a sudden, I got a call from someone who I call as a mentor, as a father. He said, "Oh, I just did this for you." And I was like, "Whoa!" I went straight to the bank. I told the bank I had this and that.
I mean, the client pay
Yeah.
all the money.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this
Yeah.
is my wife.
Yeah,
This girl is
This is the moment that you're all waiting for.
booked the flight, everything. After like 30 minutes, all the flight is booked. The next morning, 1st December, she got on the plane. 3rd of
Yeah.
December, she was in Nigeria.
So, the time you are in Nigeria, first meet up, first time seeing
First
it,
time seeing
personally.
Yeah.
That is what we really wanted
That's
to
what the
know.
main thing was.
Yeah.
We made plans to make video on our first time, but we were both so nervous that everybody.
We have no, we're just so excited.
There's no video
No, because
couldn't make
we're so
video.
excited.
We're so excited. We were
Yeah.
nervous. We couldn't even do anything.
because I used to watch those people, especially
Yeah.
LDR.
Yeah.
That time they saw the guy or the female, they will just run and hug the person. It's like
We did that.
you're on a fairy tale.
Yeah, but we
Wow.
had. we
You
had
remember
everybody-
you also fair that time because I was going to Nigeria alone.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
we
everybody
discussed
had-
that. Yeah.
Everybody had the fair.
So it was
you know?
fair, but I.
So you have each other.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yes.
did you, can you show to us
we will show.
feeling?
You know, like when I had to make sure that she was when she got on the plane, she landed. I had to make sure she was very comfortable. I sent for immigration officer, which is a good friend of mine. So he made a few calls. He just took her straight from the plane, passed through the process. So she didn't go into the huddle of trying to stand or stop for passport.
I'm not waiting
do
for
this,
2 hours for
He didn't do all that.
immigration.
He just took her from there, stopped everything.
It's
further
just
out.
easy for you.
Easy
right?
Easy coming in. Easy coming in.
We wanted to
So
see the
when-
hug since there's no video.
Yes, you know,
Right?
there was no video.
There was no video,
We
so
saw
maybe
her-
this is the right moment
Yeah,
to do the video. Okay.
So now we were. I saw her, and she saw me. I started waving, and you know.
I'm Clyde, bro.
Huh?
I'm Clyde.
What
You know?
I'm climbing?
Hey, she's climbing up.
Climbing.
Sana all! Oh my God!
I'm telling
So you climb where even your feet is no longer.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you, it was so
You say
funny.
it's okay, it's okay.
It's
you are
okay.
here now, you are here now.
Did you cry at that moment?
Oh,
Oh my God!
Mm.
Everybody look at us in the airport.
airport. They
It's
were
like,
like,
what happened? What happened?
you know?
This is the first time.
Oh.
Oh my God!
we had a couple from UK, so
Yeah.
Nigerian couple were coming from
Mhm.
UK. So they were like, "Are you serious? You guys coming for the first time?" I said, "Yes, we came for the first time in 2 years." You know, it wasn't easy. You know, we met during the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
which was one of the reasons why it took that long. So if it
Mhm.
wasn't for the pandemic, probably like a year. But I think the pandemic was what we needed to grow stronger. We
Mm-hmm.
needed to understand ourselves more so we can see how we can take each other's button and know when it's time for you to, like, you know what, relax, you know, hug her, kiss her. Even me, I can throw my own temper and I can be a little BT sometimes. And she'd be like, what's your problem? You know? And I was like, you got a problem, you know?
After all the fights,
Yeah.
you know, all the
Yeah.
fight that we have fight from ticket to,
I
you know,
was-
like,
it was-
I'm done, I don't want
It's
this again,
crazy.
you know, like,
It's
Like
it's
you
crazy.
forget everything already. Those
Yeah.
days.
But you know, but the reason why it worked was God. We put God first. We told them this relationship will not work without it. Which means for him to get involved, it means it has to work.
All the relationship out there, put God
Yes.
first.
And that time you tasted the cassava.
Hey, look at that.
Sana all. Oh my God. Okay. This interview is really interesting. Right? Yeah. So, you are staying here in Nigeria for how many months already?
6
It's like
months.
6 months. So, you have met his parents.
Mhm.
So far, how is the treatment?
Oh, the treatment is good.
Mhm.
You know, I've loved
Come on.
mommy. You know,
Uh-huh.
and she give me Igbo names is Ifoma.
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 Nice. Yeah.
Mommy, if you watch this,
Yeah.
Yeah, because Igbo people, they used to say that names have meaning.
yeah, Ifoma
Right.
it's mean something good.
Something
good
good.
to scam.
Yeah.
Something
You know.
good in everything
I see. I live
Across the street, I have a dream. Something good. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it was. So my family, really, from my brothers and everybody,
Mhm.
you know, if it was the journey for my family was no problem at all. You know, my dad was there. Though she came into a month, we couldn't see the family during the first month of being in
Mhm.
Nigeria because of the festive season of December and hard work. So it was a bit confusing for us to schedule ourselves in. But when we came back home, the family did not. It's like it was like a happy moment.
Mm.
It was beautiful. Trust me. She felt at home. Mommy, she and mom would go out and go
Yeah.
go to church together. You know, do this, do that. You know, to go shopping, bought her this and that.
because maybe some people thinking that foreigners,
Mm.
foreigners that what can I put it? Foreigners.
At first, my family was scared of me what she's going to eat. That was the first scare of my
Mm.
family.
In the culture.
And the culture. But when they came in, they realized that okay, it's the same thing but just differently. And with the kind of person that my wife is, thank God, she's the person that goes with the flow.
Mhm.
You know, she's not strict in certain things. She understands because she knows that in her mind, the culture is different, which means I accept what I see and I find a way to adjust to it. The ones that I can. That she can adjust to, she will. The ones she can adjust to, I have to make sure that I give her the comfort that she deserves. So that made it easier. You know, some people, if you're
Mhm.
rigid or you're structured, it's like you don't care. I won't advise you to do an interracial relationship or marriage because they're bound to be sacrificed. There's certain things you need to do in order to move on. From her side and my side as well. She's here now. She's showing me that she has won the hearts of my family, my cousin, like my parents call her more than they call me now.
Oh,
That
see,
is-
it's love.
That is it. That is it. So
Because biggest problem when it comes to marriage is
Yeah.
not about your husband or wife.
Yeah.
It's the family.
His family.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially in Nigeria, their culture, this is what I know, correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
If the family doesn't like you or even the cousins, then basically your marriage is not really that
Yeah.
yeah, and in some family, because in her family it's about family. You must
Mhm.
win the hearts. In the
Mhm.
Asian community, the family is the first. You're married to the
Yeah,
family, not
family
the
is
lady,
first.
You know? So in my family, the same thing.
Mhm.
So you're married to the family, which means you're
Because
your
if
cousins.
we have the same culture, you not just marry the son, you are
Mhm.
married all the family.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I'm not trying to get, attention from mommy, but
Mhm.
this is who I am.
Mhm.
Because from the culture I have in Indonesia,
Yeah.
you always kind to everybody, and
Mhm.
like attitude,
Yeah.
and we always kiss hand to the
Yeah.
elder before you go. That's the
Mm.
culture I have in Indonesia.
That's
I
why
see.
she wanted a relationship from someone from a culture.
Yeah.
And I wanted a relationship with someone who understands culture, understands that there has to be guiding
Yeah.
rules and regulations in
Yeah.
marriage
Yeah.
and friendship and everything. So I think the prayers we said way years ago started to come out.
Yeah, like
So
this,
we're
if
testimony.
like husband now, I tell him like if you come back from work, I must do like this to him.
Oh yeah.
Kiss
Mm.
Yeah,
his
she
hand.
does that to my mom.
Yeah, and I does to his mom. It's the culture I have. He want to show me his culture. I have my own culture here, which is the culture we have is also good. You
Mhm.
know. So I kiss mommy's hand, and now she's enjoying. You know, she's
And it's
enjoying.
like,
I think in Nigeria you have to
yes, in
go
Nigeria as
about
well.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, I told her that even in my own culture, the Igbo culture, as well, if you see your elders, you must bend over.
Yes.
The back must show. It's a
Yeah.
sign of loyalty and submission. And the elder person will place it either on your head or on
Mhm.
your back.
Mhm.
As a younger person, you put it on your back.
Mhm.
As an elder person, because they want to bless you, because the head is the soul of the body. So it's more like you bending over to show your back, because the weakest part of your body is your back.
Yeah.
So you show a sign of submissive that you're here to present yourself holy. So the places you on the back is to bless you, it is well. Then if they want to bless you in marriage or in something you achieve, they bless you on the head.
Another question that I wanted to ask you is, I know if it's okay with you, because what I heard is that you don't have the same religion,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? So religion is that a problem, or you don't?
You don't really have
It's
a
not really a
with
problem.
religion.
We don't have a problem with religion. Like sometimes I learned she's Muslim, I'm Christian.
Mhm.
That's why.
Mhm.
And a lot of people find this stigma that, oh, Christians, how would your parents do?
Yeah.
How would your kids do? And I told them, first of all, the Muslim community is there, the Christian community.
Mhm.
They've been there before, and they will be there when we all leave this earth.
Mhm.
So when you come in the Quran or you come in the Bible, they have the 10 Commandments there. In the Quran, they have the same thing. And the 10 is the same thing, which means if you can keep this whole 10,
Mhm.
and in the Bible and the Quran, what else again is there? We're preaching the same thing. It's the same God, but
Mhm.
seeing it in a different light. You know? In the Muslim community, Muhammad is the prophet. In the Christian, Jesus Christ is. But everybody's answering to Allah, right?
Mhm.
And God. So some people don't take it, there must be rules and regulations. The key element in this whole thing is that the message has been passed to you.
Mhm.
But the problem is, do you really understand the message? Because they say thou shalt not kill in the Quran, and they say thou shalt not kill in the Christian. You know, so it's there for you. Just that our parents were restricted in a certain way.
Mhm.
I'm not saying it's a bad, but in their own certain way of understanding.
Yeah.
They think that they must be like this and be like this. But why? But when we all die, we all go to the same place.
Yeah.
So who's who?
Mhm.
That is my own. Quote me if I'm wrong, no problem. But I just believe that if you know what is right, do what is right. It's about happiness, because we all live this earth one day, either Christians or Muslims. We all go to the
Yeah.
6 feet under. So why would we have to kill ourselves and discriminate?
Yeah.
Because so a lot of people have lost love because of
Yeah, religion.
and culture. A lot of people have lost out on life or in happiness because of religion.
Yeah, it's true.
So why follow the path that you know that will end up not making you happy?
Yeah.
Because I've seen a friend of mine that was so madly in love with this man, but she was a Muslim and the man was a Christian. And she couldn't. And she lost out of that love. And she knew, and the man also loved her the way he did as well. But because of the structure and the restriction that she was in, and he was in, they couldn't do anything. They had to bend, like they said, they had to bend knee. So they fell apart. But every day they still talk about the same love that both of them have. Regardless that she's married to somebody else and he's married to somebody else. But the love internally is there because they always say it. Anytime I meet each of them separately, they say the same thing. So you see what it does. But everybody has a journey.
Yeah.
This is our journey.
Yeah.
So I guess this is how it is. That's all I can say.
Yeah. By the way, we don't mean to offend anybody.
Yes, we
Yeah.
don't need to offend anybody.
Yeah, this is
But we just pray that I understand from our own side of the journey.
Yeah.
I respect her culture and her religion and everything that has to do with her body and from top to feet. She does the same thing as for me.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters. You know, if I would have said, give to Caesar what is due to Caesar, right? So if I go to the Muslim community, I will give them what they are, what they
Yeah.
want. When it comes to the Christian, I give them too. So we are both have satisfied everybody.
Yeah.
And let us satisfy ourselves
Yeah.
and being together.
You know, I observe, it's like your husband is more talkative than you.
The reason I am
because maybe because of our 10 years difference.
Oh, the gap is 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, in Nigeria, they don't used to say their age.
Yeah.
Is it okay to ask?
Of course, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, you are
I'm 34 years old.
34?
24.
Oh my god!
I'm still
24
young.
years old. Still young,
I
but
want to be young, mama.
I'm choking already. Young mama. Okay, so of course you are 24 years old. That the gap is really that long.
Yeah,
right?
that long.
10 years, imagine.
Is that long, right?
So it's not a problem. I mean, how do you cope up with it?
I think it just has to be an understanding. Her uncle is 10 years
Difference
different
too.
in her marriage. My parents are the same thing.
Mhm.
So I think the gap is where the respect starts from. And it's about understanding. Knowing when to be a child and when not to be.
And also
Yeah.
maybe because of my mom
Yeah.
already telling me it's good you are married in a young age because as a woman you are getting old faster than a man.
Yeah.
Look at you.
24 is okay.
You look like me. You
Yeah,
look like
24 is okay.
Right?
Especially for ladies.
Yeah.
Because, you know, ladies,
Of course.
young mama, right?
Yeah, I want to pour, you know.
So when are we expecting?
So
The soonest. Make sure,
As God intends it, and our own judgment.
Make sure drink that coffee.
make sure to drink coffee and
Yeah, we drink a lot of coffee.
make sure to do your best to cassava. Yeah.
The cassava is
Even if the cassava is big, if I don't want to say anything about it.
That's why if he not put well, why not put well?
You have to put well, you have to put well, something like that. Oh my god. See? But from your side, so Nigerians are born with cassava. I think it's one reason, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's why I'm not
okay.
going back.
Yeah. So I know you've been having a good marriage. So are there any plans to going to Indonesia? Also?
Yeah.
We're looking at this year. We're making plans to organize ourselves because, like we said, a long distance relationship is not a relationship you can just bump and about.
Yeah.
You must prepare yourself, get your things ready, get your paperwork. Our family from our old side have been so supportive, and I love them so much for that. They try to help me with the paperwork that I need, the way we did our own paperwork when she was coming back here. So we'll go over there, we'll make it official because as culture may be, it's supposed to be. I married from her country, I must go to her country, and so we're also that side as well.
Yeah.
So that's the process we're doing right now. So I would pray, mashallah, whatever this year as it comes, in God's grace and in Christian words, we'll we're looking at our marriage and everything this year. That's
Yeah.
what-
So what is your message to those people who are, you know,
Have
doing
relationship
doing
with-
online dating like that?
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, give the ladies out.
First.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Think about relations by right.
Yeah, what advice would you give them?
Yes,
you
your
want to go
advice.
into this kind of journey because we all know it's
Yeah.
not an easy journey.
First is don't judge.
Mhm.
Don't judge because I know so many ladies are complaining about
Mhm.
the relationship you have in Indonesia. But remember, every country also have a bad side, bad
Mhm.
side, and always have a good side.
Mhm.
So always pray that you have a good husband. That's the most important thing. And relationship is in marriage is two people work together, not only one. So if you feelings like you work alone, leave it. So and pray to God you have the right person you marry.
Oh, good advice. What about you?
Well, from the male perspective, or from the man's perspective, it's about making. They're like they say, they have a lot of fishes in the sea,
Yeah.
but of course, the shark is the biggest. So
Mhm.
if you find your shark, try and. It's not easy to catch, but when you catch it, make sure you take it home and you eat it well and you appreciate it because it's not easy finding love in the society we live in today with the exposure that the world have because we have so much of everything but we have so much of nothing.
Mhm.
So it's hard. So I'll advise the men is that if you say this is what you want to do, believe in yourself, pray on it, sleep on it, push hard, continue the same energy you started in the beginning, keep putting it to the end of the journey because it's not easy. Ups and downs are always going to be there. But just always know that you're fighting for both, for each other, not yourself. Because even before you marry or when you marry, they say two become one, which means you have to start now becoming one before you get to the altar. Like I always tell her, we married 2 years ago, but we did the official paper 2 years later because we were married mentally in our heads and we saw it, so we decided to push for it. And now we're doing the paperwork now, which is not really anything. It's just like we just want to get it so people would recognize. But we already recognize we were married 2 years prior from today. So if you put your mind into it, like if you're doing business, it's the same way. Nurture it, grow it, and it will yield its fruits, and you enjoy it. So.
Amen. Wow. Wow. So before we end, of course, I have prepared some games.
Oh,
Okay, to the both of you because we really wanted to know more about the two of you.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
how crazy you are, right?